Welcome back to the channel. We'll get started here. We have a couple things we need to do before we actually continue the story. So, I guess I just didn't even think about it when I was doing this stuff. I know where the markers are. I know where the rainbow candy is. Time Fall Shelter. We'll do that while we're up there. And old monorail motors. That's going to be real rough. Oh, since we logged in, though, let's see if there's anything else for any of the other people. Looks like people are slowly clearing out these things. Parakeets, neither of these really want to deliver. They're good for somebody who needs to get their stuff done. Aw. Lost cargo, it's just been passed around again and again. Okay. That's sad, but... Oh, let me see the take-on orders that I can actually grab. Food samples. I gotta get stuff to the musician anyway. So we're not worried about the routing. I'm gonna get his fan letters, but we have a couple things that I need to do.
Order accepted. Thank you.
To adjust the cargo. First things first, drop off at Rainbow Valley. From Rainbow Valley, we'll go to Musician. Well, depending on if we have access to the other stuff or not. Rainbow Valley should have quite a bit. I think some for animal shelter and stuff like that. We won't have the chance to pick up any animals on the way, so we're gonna have to avoid those. Coffee beans, cola. Yeah, you guys don't have time for that. I do love the fact that even as tall as this thing is, since I've designed myself to be able to handle weight, I can still run out with it. I think we already have 2 ladders on us, so it should be fine. Western Observatory. The West Knot City, I think we have on us. No, because we still have to get the letters and stuff for them, so... Yeah, we'll do... Time Fall Shelter for Wildlife. We're gonna do Rainbow Valley first. Then we'll grab all of those on the way. I think Rainbow Valley, Timefall Shelter. Then we'll get the musician stuff. I don't have room for the musicians things, so... I'm hoping that's not going to be too large. That's all fan letters. We'll have to come back at some point. It's actually not that far at all to the fan letters, so... I'm gonna drop that right there. C2 will be our point of entry, just remind me. Take a look. There's no bridge or anything here. I feel like there should be a bridge a little further up. Or there might be this small walkway that I've seen prior. Then we just go around the back there. I just don't want to deal with, like, BT dodging all day is all. Gentle Falls. No, I do not want this song in my ear. Please go away and stay here. Yes. I knew I was gonna hit the BTs. I really didn't want to, but... I'm wondering how they found, like, what wood was timefall resistant and stuff like that. It's really interesting thinking about the world. How do they know what really resists the timefall and what doesn't? Was it trial and error? Natural disasters? Did some forests just not decay quickly and they just decided that was it? Yeah, all the equipment is, the cargoes are going to decay a bit, but we'll be fine. The rest of it will make it in, and that's what matters. We'll also see what they have locked in their stuff. I think we're on Vital Star for this guy. Hello. Parappa, how you doing? Parappa the Rapper. Got that rapper on tapper. Listen to my sound, it's a rap tap tapper. How's your day today? We're on last star, right? Yeah, we are. Please be like 1,000 or something. Oh my god, that doesn't even do anything. It barely breaks it. What a pain. Oh, stuff for the freaking... That's so far. Within 2 minutes? It's gonna be rough. Completion time within 2 minutes. There's no way I could do that without a vehicle, so that's gonna have to wait until, like, very end game. Agricultural pesticides, that'll also have to wait. Guys, got any more that I can take? Musician, fan letters. I mean, you'll go, so... Since we gotta head up to the top anyway. It wouldn't let me put it on my back, probably because it was still... No, my guy. No amount of waiting is gonna make you feel any better. That's done. The next thing we need to do is Timefall Shelter. Timefall Shelter. In 2 minutes? Like, I know it's not that far, but like, if I'm gonna do 2 minutes, there's a lot of infrastructure that I'm gonna need to make. To be able to deliver on foot in 2 minutes. A lot of stuff I'm gonna have to build up to be able to deliver that quickly. But we just get the one note. I don't think I could bag this up even if I wanted.
Don't be afraid.
We can try it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to place it in my back. Oh, I can. Disregard. Unexpected. Let's take a look, see if we have anything else in here. Probably a few things. None of which are useful to me at the moment. Liquefied natural gas, that's for somebody else. They'll find it. I'm wondering if I really need to take these things out of service and just donate them to other people. So that way they stop taking out my stuff and we can get new things to pop in. I don't really know how the package syndication system works. Suffering because they can't transport their cargo. I'll come back for that soon. Those as well.
How'd you end up here? How?
What did I put it that way? But either way, we'll come back for it all. Same with that guy's cargo request. Hopefully it's still there. A lot of stuff I'm seeing around here I'd like to grab, but I just don't have the, either space, which I might have the space for this.
Don't let him down.
Timefall raincoat, right. That was something I saw and wanted to grab, but it was too far out where all the bats and stuff were. can. Just, I guess it depends on where it's at and if the bats are out. See if I can stack one more. I hope I can. I can. Perfect. And can I stack another? I think I'm at my limit for stacking. If we are at the limit for stacking, we obviously aren't taking this with us, but it's not really worth marking because it's a small package too. We're at our limit. Okay. I guess we'll figure out a way to bring it. The ladder is a little too high. Maybe up this way? Just gotta go gently. Grab that and then we'll take it up. Gentle falls, gentle falls, gentle falls. Okay. Perfect. Why is that stuff on top flashing like that? Oh, is it telling me what cargo I have that needs to be delivered here? That would be pretty cool, because I don't think I've recognized that before. No, no, no. You keep that syphilis-infected koala from falling out of that cage. Get our water on the way back. I don't even think we're on final star with these guys, so... This might be decent delivery, but... Oh, we are. We're just barely on timefall.
Hello, and thanks for stopping by.
Hello. Why are you in the lead, my dude?
I see you've caught an animal for the reserve. Thanks for the help.
Oh my god, why are these guys so difficult to get their stars all the way up?
Best of luck.
At the end, everything's just taken so long to do anything. Okay, figurines for the artist we already have done. We are doing musician, rainbow shelter, Fort Knot. I can take them both. Because we got to go down there anyway. Alright, next, rainbow shelter, or rain shelter. Where are we? Timefall shelter. Timefall shelter.
Nice.
Oh, this must be my 3 new animals I got in. Heck yeah, I like the shit out of my animals. No, don't rest. No, you son of a bitch. I could have had like 1,000 likes. Alright, we'll come back and approach our animals after that. Sam is clearly too tired to be able to just pet the Roo. I'm pretty sure this is in a very precarious place. I'm pretty sure it's with those floating things. If it is, that's going to be a truly problematic shelter to put down. Ah, the only good way is over there. Damn. There's not even infrastructure to do any of the other stuff. I don't even think I have a... I might have a climbing anchor. It's like somebody put one here, but I don't know how deep it goes. That ladder doesn't really help because of its positioning.
Everyone's counting on you.
That's just a dead drop there. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, just like that.
I don't need to supply weapons, and I've only got a ladder and a PCC. The one time I actually need a climbing anchor. You gotta pass by an enemy base to put up this timefall shelter. No good fall. So we gotta go up higher.
Stay strong. All you need to see it through.
I thought this was gonna be a simple, like, timefall build. And it's turning out to be way more invested
counting on you.
than I wanted. Gentle feet, gentle falls. Okay, cool.
It's not so bad.
Pack that thing up.
Trouble nearby.
If I stay on the far end, they shouldn't see me, so shouldn't have an issue. I assume that's another shelter that I have to unlock. Alright, Sam, you can rest now. I guess the next time we stop, you'll decide if you want to rest or not. Don't feel like resting here right now. Timefall shelter. Okay, done. A lot of my stuff that I'm creating, I don't think is getting very much anyway. But if I can fill up my canteen here, I'll be okay. Easy enough. Alright. Head back up to the facility. Drop off at the animal shelter. Drop off at Rainbow Valley. Pick up all the stuff that I need for the musician. Drop at the musician. Drop at Westport. And then I think we can move. Oh no, I still have to go ahead and pick up a couple more things before I can do that. There should be, I think, a total of 2 more. Take a look at my ring. It should be only 2 more requests. Ah, Grove Lights. Which I already saw them, but 3 more requests. Fan letters, monorail motors. Monorail motors are going to be the real pain, but we'll do that when we're heading back after everything else is done. The grow lights we can do, fan letters we can do. The standard order of potatoes for 2 minutes, that's something I'm going to have to build some serious infrastructure for if I'm going to be able to make it there on foot in 2 minutes. I don't even know if it'd be possible to make it there. Unless I'm gonna have to, unless it's gonna be like a series of ladders, which it might be. A series of ladders and then a hard, heavy sprint all the way back. Because I don't even think a vehicle can get it there. We'll have to really route it out. It's gonna be rough, but I think it's doable. Oh, hello. Golden slimes.
Already.
Haven't seen those before. That must have found its way here. Okay, drop off the small supplies we have here. Because I can't just put the animal into forever shelter while I'm waiting.
Thanks for popping by.
Probably could, but not a great
Rescue
idea.
a day keeps extinction at bay for soil. Now displaying your current order grade.
Order completed. Well done.
See if anybody's dropped anything off while we were gone. Nope. Alright, all good. So I think those grow lights are going to Sunny Valley. Shouldn't have anything up there. Done with these up here. So yeah, these things down here are what we need. Special outlet resins. Resins have the two thing in the buckle in the center. Hey, bipolar pals. Nope, I can't like your stuff. But I appreciate you offering me some medals. I'm not interested though. Is it 3 large grow lights? I don't know, I might be able to carry one and then hand carry the other 2. West not. Damn. I knew there was something I was trying to figure out what it was. Alright. We're gonna grab this guy's extra large thing. We're just left-handed as we go. I do need to go ahead and take stuff for West Knot anyway. We can carry all of this, which I think is the funny part. I don't think the game was definitely designed for somebody doing it my way like this, but...
Yeah, just like that.
Those don't really look like dolphins. They look like ichthyornises. Very good placement. So once we make this drop off, we should be able to go ahead and get the musicians' fan letters and whatnot. Finally knocked out.
I could use some water.
Yeah, I mean, of course you could use some water. But you're not going to get any for a bit. You're just going to stay exhausted for a little bit, Sam. We'll go rest at the bird's house when we're done.
For a new pair of shoes.
It's time for a lot of stuff, Sam. We're running on absolute fumes. Just burning exhaustion at this point.
God damn, dude.
Too close for comfort.
Keep going. Don't stop, Sam. The moment you stop is the moment we're gonna collapse. All right, Jesus Christ. Deliver out what we can here. Grow licensed special seeds. We all know what they're growing. Are you well?
We didn't think we'd ever get this, but here you are.
Alright, finally getting close to finishing this place out. Still gonna be a bit, but it's closer.
Order completed. Well done.
Express delivery can't do that right now. And this is agricultural nonsense. Not yet. This will be something I do at some point. 4 extra large cargoes? We'll probably grab that on the way back. Alright, let me see what I have on me right now. Let's stop over at the bird's place to get some rest real quick. Because I'm not about to attempt to do all of this with minimal stamina left.
Everyone's counting on you.
I hope that there's like a utility skeleton or something with decent weight and extra slots for packages. That would be nice. Yeah, we'll rest at the bird's place. My footwear is almost gone, but we'll deal with that in the AM once we've gotten that taken care of. Once we rest out here. Let me also see. Our skeleton is only halfway done. We'll fabricate 2 sets of boots here, because we've only got the ones. The skeleton we don't need anything with, but we will take a rest at the shelter, because I am absolutely exhausted. If I go any further, I'm only going to have 1 bar of stamina to work with. I think we can stack on all the fan letters that we need, make his food deliveries roughly at the same time. I put a good marking point for where I think would be an approach area for it, which was down there. The letters themselves were just across the way. So it'd be simple enough, I think, to put 1 ladder or something down there. Post box, I don't remember why I have a post box and generator and stuff loaded in there. I'll check. I don't think I have a reason to mark a post box, but we'll see. I don't remember. I might have seen something there to pick up. We're not going to run if we can help it. Want to preserve as much of our stamina as we can, because we're just going to be dealing with heavy thing after heavy thing after heavy thing. The fan letters should be light to start with, so we can knock out the musician stuff. From the musician, we'll get the Fort Knox stuff, Which I don't know how heavy, if it's large or XL or what, so... I'd prefer to play it safe and assume it's just going to be extremely heavy. Which, once we clear out the food samples and fan letters, we'll have enough space to... Even if I have to hand carry at least 2 of them or something.
You should have more faith in yourself.
That timefall shelter is more useful for building my canteen than anything. I mean, filling up these, repairing my stuff is okay, but it's just gonna get ruined the second I get out there anyway. Yep. Good old BT fields. We stay on the edge, we shouldn't have to worry about them. We're gonna go a slightly longer route this way. Pick up any crystals we see along the way. Deck, calm down. We're not anywhere near them right now. I didn't even think I was in the fields. We don't really need these electro biotes, but I am going to pick them up. I don't know when they're going to be handy. Oh, you son of a bitch. It better not be where I need to go. Right, I have one of the areas I need to be at. Gentle Falls. gotta go in, we gotta go out. Be real quick about it. Okay, that should be an easy climb. Just walk right around this thing. Alright. Now, off we go to the musician. There we go. I knew there had to be a place I could grab. Something we'll get at some point. This is a definitely path most traveled. Maybe this will finish out the musician? I hope.
Fuck this.
That's so funny, Sam. Perfect timing. I think it's something I asked in the first. If Sam's boots are on his boot clip, and his boots are getting filled with water and covered in them, when he takes off his shoes and then puts on the boots, why aren't his feet, like, decaying completely out? There's a lot of things that bother me about all of this. Like the fact that I'm sure water would 100% get in his face at some point. Sam's probably 23. Oh, they're delivering to the musician. Damn. That'd have been really nice to be able to deliver myself. No, I appreciate the boots, but
Keep on keeping on.
I'll probably grab stuff from them next time. I'm sure it does build rapport, but I don't honestly remember. Hey, Out of Beans, hello and welcome again. I'm pretty sure I am solely responsible for Out of Beans' likes on that single sign.
Worn path.
I will always support you.
Sam, been waiting for you?
Okay. Food samples, fan letter, and returning fan letter, and all of them really great condition.
Well, we're just bringing up the... This is the picture of perfection. Great job. Wait, just how many orders did you do? You're a...
I am a porter machine. I am a porter machine, you can call me Robinson.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The musician would get that joke. Speeds up the rate of transfusions from blood bags. Ah, because of the stealth increase. Interesting.
I was thinking, maybe you might find it.
What have I got to find handy? It better not be fucking container repair spray! You son of a bitch. I hate you. Alright. I'll just give this out to somebody, I guess.
You have been a big help.
You have not. You have not been a big help, my dude. Not at all. Tools and field wear. Here, my guy, you can have my container repair spray that I am never, ever, ever gonna use. Can't have my ladder, though. I need those. At least one ladder needs to stay on my person at all times. Okay. Next up on our long-ass journey to beat feet is... I saw some packaging. I think that's taking out the tar samples. Shibu chabu shibu.
Looks like a path.
Let's pull out the Trank Sniper. I think I might actually use it this time. Oh, that's personal cargo on the ship. Disregard. I guess we'll just go through BDSM.
Yo!
Impressive work, Sam.
I'll drop that off at somebody who needs tools or whatnot. I don't personally need it, so... This skeleton should last, I think, for the remainder of what we need. With big quotations, maybe. So this will be the first one. I don't know how these are split or why I have these marked, but we're gonna go check them out now. I'm hoping it's not a BT field, because it looks fairly ominous. I see a lot of black strands. It might just represent the chiral eels that are in the area. Or the fact that it's rainy. Another ladder will probably be a very big necessity. We're gonna go through kind of the long way here. Obviously this is rainy, but we're gonna just go through here. Find a crossover point further down. We could stay here, just go on to the beach line and then go from there. Let me see. 700 something. Might actually be better if we stay along this. And then just go along that river line on the far end. What makes me... Oh, because there's seedlings in the area. I got it. That makes a lot of sense now. The reason the flowers are blooming is because timefall isn't just destructive. It ages things. And if there are seedlings in the ground, then it'll make them go through their life cycle and then immediately wither. Yeah, now we're cooking with fire. Probably gonna go right back into Black Rain and BC. What are these marked? I don't know why I have those custom, like, B2 markings and stuff. It looks like it's a route drawing, too. So, from where I was to where I'm going, which means there must have been a package or something out there. Not that interested. Far too out of my way. I'm pretty sure this is taking out the Dudas in that area. That's vehicle parts, and this is the mine. It doesn't want me to start the mine back up, does it? I mean, you can if we need to, but I prefer not to. Why do I have that post box marked? We'll check a couple of the areas, but I can't see a reason why. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Also, if this thing is full of packages, how the fuck am I supposed to hide in there? Supposedly it's full of packages. Alright, we'll check out this post box and figure out why the hell I marked this thing. Lifelong meals, liquefied natural gas. Sure. Probably gonna regret that and have to move it later, but... rushing river with no good way around it, so just take the bridge. Thank you, whoever built this bridge.
Keep moving, keep pace.
I will be slapping a bunch of likes on that because I did not want to waste my ladder. Damn, you've really been slapping the likes from all the people in the area for this one bridge. That bridge alone makes up like a quarter of their likes. Supply requests for weapons. I don't even think I have a single weapon on me right now. A bunch of people asking for weapons, so... High output transformer. It's not just the one, is it? Motors mean to recycle got delivered to the mine. If you could happen to pass, pick them up. Old monorail motors, got it. So that's even completely unrelated. We'll mark this real quick. See what we can carry for the other things first. Hello? Oh, was that Yamato? Let me see if I can get a good picture. Perfect, right? We did that stupid pose that everyone does in all of their photos of leaning on the imaginary thing in the background. We'll also like the shit out of this one. I don't believe in just liking it once or twice. If we're gonna like it, we're gonna like it appropriately. I'm sure other people don't do this, but, you know, that's on them. 2 porters out that way, it looks like. Or that's the cargo. Hold on, what's this then? Vehicle parts. Oh, those are all the vehicle parts. Got it. Man, I really wish I had brought... Like, this is actually a cargo carrier situation. Also, why is that not sinking? It's in tar.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Hey, and we can carry all 3. Or no, we can't. It was like, you could put all 3 on, but we're not gonna let you. Hold on, why does this have to be carried by hand? Why can't it be sent by shuttle? Let me see if I can send it by shuttle. Because if I can, that'll at least make my life easier. Load cargo. Yeah, I can. Perfect. But I don't know. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Because depending on how that goes determines whether I deliver it by hand or deliver my cargo or monorail. On the beach, it's efficient, allows you to move large amounts of cargo. Useful for moving infrastructure and monorail to expand it, adding materials special. Keep in mind that while efficient, players still have to walk the remaining distance to the final location. That's after getting off the monorail. If you successfully expanded it through track layers. Okay, so I can, and I'll just have to go ahead and... It takes it there, it doesn't deliver it. So I still have to deliver it myself. No, I don't want to return them to their original location. Dispatch, because we're not gonna we're gonna send it there. And we still have to go ahead and get back ourselves. But now that it's got all the stuff, it's a hell of a lot less stuff that I gotta worry about carrying. And it means I can kill 2 birds here. I can now knock out this other one as well. How far is the animal shelter from here? I guess we'll find out once I grab these vehicle parts.
Don't slack on.
It says minimum 1 container. Hello. That's a small base or something out that way. How did it expect me to reach the air like that? Powdered animal will go right behind this one because it's a small thing. Alright, and grab that last thing for the vehicle stuff. That's not its own shelter, is it? It definitely looks like a shelter out there, so how the hell would I get there?
Just push on through.
That's definitely a shelter.
Recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Oh, is this a monorail? It sure is a monorail. The track would have to be laid out that way in order for this to come this way. That makes sense. 1,000 something? That's not too bad.
You know what to do, Sam.
We're probably going to encounter some of those beached, whatever they are. Man, getting the monorail system up is going to be a real tough one.
Stay focused.
What do they even take to get? Oh, they're not too bad. Crystals, what do you need in total? That's not too bad at all.
Feels good.
Crystals, resin, and oh, because they're almost done. May as well drop the crystals. If we had resin, it'd be nice. Crystals, resin, and metals. Special alloys. Got it. Maybe there's some in here. Resins. Carry by hand. And special
Not so bad.
alloys is the last thing that's left. I definitely am not going to be able to pick up that kangaroo over there. Man's just going to have to survive out on his own. It's another system out that way. I wonder if there is a monorail system that's already in place, but because this isn't part of the network for me yet.
Just push on through.
We'll kind of stay near the mountain. I don't want to get too far out. Collect the crystals as we go. Crystals will kind of guide our path, I suppose. It's definitely another facility, and I think that's the bad guys over there. Keep going onwards. If we get a couple crystals here or there that are behind us, I'm not going to worry about them.
Keep those legs rolling.
Is that another road? Or is that a monorail? It's a road. It's just both a road and monorail system back here. The animal shelter is right there, but I don't know how in the hell we're gonna reach it. Unless there's a path that takes it. I'm hoping there's a path that takes it over there, and I am not just wasting my time going through a back end that doesn't exist. Well, if there's a road thing, it means that there must be infrastructure in place to get it there, because they wouldn't have
Drink already.
the road signs, or they wouldn't have the road pieces if there was no way to get to them. So there's at least got to be something. Hey, maybe we can ladder our way up. Damn, that took quite a long time for it to finally decay out.
Okay.
It would be cool if they added like a small light beacon thing, so that way you can indicate,
You've walked up worse.
or like luminescent spray. You know how like in video games, whenever you get into a platformer, like they'll be like, huh, this yellow paint on this tree is indicating this tree can be climbed, right? It would be pretty nice if they had like an indicator spray or something that you could spray on things to indicate, hey, this is a good climbable entrance, so when people would Odorex scan, they could see the actual thing. Hello, what is that? Oh, crystals. Huh. Never seen a symbol like that for a crystal. I wonder if it was chiral crystal droppings. Is that what it is? Is this just chiral crystal shit? It is! That's so funny! The animals are shitting out chiral crystals. So, the more I fill this up, the more crystals I can get. That's what I'm understanding.
Buildings can be identified by their long ears and pointed nose, which invites comparisons to rabbits as well as rodents.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Yeah, this one's for you. Rabbit thing. Mrrr.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, 770 is the record.
This one's for you.
Got one more other animal over here to... Those are probably other people's animals. Yep.
one's for you. Thank you kindly. And this one's for you. And
Was not expecting to have this nonsense for a standard order all the way out here. Yeah, it is. It's me, Churches. I think it's funny because, you know, all these famous people who are in the game, none of them are famous in the game. You're the famous one.
Evening to you.
Please finish out your shelter.
Look at this bounty. Is this
It's probably not. No, not even close. My God, I need like 8,000, like 10,000 fucking points to get you guys, huh? Since I'm passing by, I may as well make the deliveries if there are any. Let me see if anybody has anything to drop as well. Because sometimes I forget the ship exists. Because I don't really use it for its intended purpose of warping. Nope. Nada. Let me see, what is our skeleton's getting close to dead, so it's still got like a quarter of its life, so we can keep using it until oh my God, this self-imposed no fast travel is starting to grate now. Oh, right, let me suit Lou, I forgot about that. That I got baby to shake. Dollman is probably looking at me being like, why are you shaking an empty carrier? These are resins, not special alloys, but I will grab it. Now that I know that the monorails need resins, special alloys, and crystals, resins are a hell of a lot more important now. Because I'd like to try and establish part of the monorail system if I can. Would help a lot, I'm sure. Just take the quick run. You could always stop at the bird's apartment if we need a rest.
Who calls for comfort?
Is that somebody's delivery? I got you. We've got other stuff I gotta deliver anyway. I should probably time my run from myself to the musician to see if it would even be possible to do the run in 2 minutes or less. Hold on. A ladder can only get part of the way here, but...
Keep it up, Sam.
Let me see. Animal shelter. Rainbow Valley and musician. There is a road thing up here, so I'm assuming it's meant for you to drive up there. It looks like there's a road here. Yeah, I'm assuming it's meant to be driven, but like I said, we'll get there when we get there. That's a standard order we're going to be doing way later. Because I'm going to have to make sure the infrastructure is set before I attempt it. We're only grabbing this because I'm gonna have to come back up for that very large cargo for the main order delivery anyway. Do we have anything else to give up, or have we dropped all of what we needed? Yeah, we don't have anything more to give up. Okay. Pesticides, agricultural pesticides. That's 4 extra large pieces. I'm not ready for that. That's a whole thing in itself.
You have done a staggering amount of work. Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
See if there's anything that's going out to West Knot. Musician, timefall grown vegetables. We're gonna put this in private locker. Private locker for the animal feed too. We'll check this thing as well. Sleeping pills, container repair, and floating cargo. We'll heavy sprint, probably sleep at the place, and then head up to the next thing with all our cargo. Because I can hand carry it. 280 is probably more than most people could do, but the way I have built this, I am more than capable of doing so. Oof, that was almost terrible. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna be exhausted by the time I get over, but... medical supplies and backup generator. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. Why is it always this? It's always me having to cross these damn rivers to grab one thing or another. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cross the BT line. Rainy shelter? Oh, the deliciously decadent pellets. That's so funny. Those birds are fucking hilarious. That they keep being like, huh, nobody's here. Better order myself some bird seeds. Better order myself the most delicious, largest, decadent, self-fulfilling, succulent bird seed. Hey, mentats. Let's see if there's anything in there. Probably not, as usual. Big negative. Alright. So, since I sent the monorail in, there should be something here waiting for me. Unless that's not how it works and I have wasted my time to everybody else's. Alright, we're on almost last star anyway. Response 3 old monorail motors, requested delivery. Okay, so it does allow me to deliver them. Perfect.
Thanks so much for... Give me a moment while I... It's like a dream come true, you showing up on our doorstep. You never give it less than
man.
and we're forever in your debt.
Barely able to crest that 4th star. Oh my god, they need like... They need so much, like 10,000 likes.
We've upped the quantity of materials we keep.
Now displaying your current order.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I know.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, facility storage. We're gonna drop these 2. And we're gonna recycle them. Transporter boots, and we need to keep our 2 ladders. Transport boots will drop off at whatever one of these guys. The animal plushie, keep with us. Our battle skeleton's just about dead, so we should just fabricate a new one. Mysterious cargo, that's done. And the dispose of the tar drugs supplied by brigands. This is one we haven't done. Oh, all of these guys' items. Okay. A-Pass enhancements. I don't think we have very many. Speeds up blood bag transfusion. Sure. Vehicle consumption. Carriers we're not really using, so...
Order accepted. Thank
You know what? Let's take a quick break in the room before we continue on. Oh, they have 3 types of cryptos now.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food. Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it definitely has, for
Sam,
sure.
I think it's high time we get going. All this relaxation is no good for my sciatica. All right, Sam. What do you say we head out and get to work?
Yeah, head out and get to work.
Sam, aren't you feeling eager to begin your next order?
That's the new battery customization. Let's get this shower done and out of the way. I noticed his stuff is kind of fairly stiff, and I think it's because of the suit he was wearing and having to look like he was showering. So it doesn't actually look like it. It looks kind of forced, like you're trying to brush dust off of your damn sleeve.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hot...
Yeah, I think Dollman is here to just keep an eye on me, to be honest. Alright. Well, while I am chilling here for a second, I am going to go take my first break here.
No arguments here.
You guys stand on by. I'll be back shortly.
Just let me sleep a little longer. Let's go grab a bite. You're such a good kid. Lou? Just let me sleep a little longer.
Alright, guys. Let's get back into it. Sorry, just wanted to go ahead and stretch my legs and get something to eat for breakfast real quick.
Perhaps you should take a break.
No, I just took a break, damn it. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Strand in hand. I thought about pulling out the sniper, but it just... I don't know, there's just something about sneaking into the base and taking everything and everybody out.
That's the spirit.
Who needs weapons when you have your own mitts? Alright, let's take a look at what we've got. It's probably a heavily fortified base at this point now. I think I've left it alone too long.
Please take care. This must be their territory.
Yep. Heavily fortified base now. I can do it. I did it last time on a heavy fort. It's probably got about 14 people in it. We'll wait until they cross over with their vehicle to go around, see about finding a watchtower so I can properly sort where everyone's at. Three people in the vehicle. The silent sniper wouldn't have been bad at all here. Maybe I should go ahead and get one made and then pop over again. Nah, you know, we're already here. I don't want to go out of my way to do that, so we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna wait until that vehicle passes again. Sneak in the same way I did before, like we normally do for this base. Essentially, what we are doing we're gonna use this guy as our main distraction for a lot of the other dudes. I'll show you once we get here to the center again.
Definitely not alone.
When he turns, then we can make our move. Oh, why, though? I didn't... There's nothing there to take out or see. We need to get to that grass. But we're gonna wait until the truck passes. This guy, I think, is the easiest one to take out. That guy's a close second.
There we go. Get out of my way.
Oh, man. This is what I get. Now we're gonna have to do this the hard way. I didn't bring any cargo with me, did I? Fluffy animal. That's it. I am gonna offload this. Alright. We're gonna have to just do it right, so... Since they all have... guns, it's gonna have to be done the hard way. Alright, we have to get out of here. Man, I thought this was gonna be easy, but here I am, having goofed it up. steal their guns and F them up? Oh, I wish. It'd be nice. But, it's not exactly gonna be as easy as I'd like, so... We're in here using nothing but unarmed tactics, so... No shoots. Well, we've definitely had a couple trinks here and there to work with, but... So buy me a couple moments here. I went in with the intent to be quiet. And it hasn't been quiet. Gotta unleash your Assassin's Creed? Yeah. Something like that. Man. It would have been nice. Okay, base is done. Now, we can focus on doing what I fucking came here for. Where are the other ones at? Ugh. I thought I could use the same tactic that I did the first time, the second time, and clearly, the answer was no. Also, welcome on back. Sorry, I was so wrapped up in what I was doing. What can we take? Oh, they actually exceed my carrying capacity. Barely. Which means I gotta find something to drop. Not the animal plushie. Probably the latter. Alright. We have to take this back to dispose of them. Does it want me to tar lake them? Do I bring them back? Do I tar them? Like... Oh, let me see. Find and destroy all of them. Okay, I guess I'll bring them back. I mean, if she wants them destroyed, we could tar them, but I would rather just bring them back.
You still got some in the tank.
Destroy them there if I need to. I don't honestly know if we can even run right now.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of trip and stumble.
Just like that, Sam.
I need to replace these boots. Sure, we'll just swap on some regular transporter boots. Burn through these babies before I use my actual good stuff. I'll bring them back. If I'm not supposed to bring them back, I'll take them over to, I'll take them over to one of the Tar Lake locations and we'll just toss them in. Easiest way to destroy it.
That's too close.
Sam, you got this. I believe in you. Just gently turn.
That was close.
Is this that stumbling one we were talking about? Yeah. That will 100% have me land on my face if I'm not careful. I'm usually pretty good at managing it. but man, is it difficult to maintain it, especially, like, I am, what, near 3 pounds to overweight on here? To barely being able to move, which I've definitely taken orders at my heaviest. The problem with stumbling is it kind of wears down on your battery sometimes. Also wears down on your boots faster, aside from the weight that you have on it. As long as you don't make any sudden movements, you're usually alright. I'm gonna bring it back. If they can't destroy it here, I'll take it to the tar lake. I haven't done tar lake tossing in a while, so... Luckily, this isn't too far from a tar lake, so... It's interesting that even the trucks are Yamato trucks now.
It's too close. It's too close.
Please tell me I can deliver this here. That's it? That's all I can deliver? So I have to destroy them. Okay. That means we're gonna go lake tossing.
Perhaps you should take a break.
Yeah, I'll take a break when I'm done. Let's find the closest tar lake we can find. Is this all tar or is this water? I think this is water. Tar. Right? Yeah, this is tar by the musician. What a pain. I gotta go all the way up here just to dispose of these things. Or there might be a better way to dispose of them.
Please take care.
A much more fun way to dispose of these.
God damn, dude. Whoa, almost lost it there. Whoa. That was close.
Well, let's see. Let's take them out of bounds. And we'll see a couple things. If I need to take them to a tar lake, or if I can just break them.
Okay. Great step. Whoa, almost lost it there.
If it's just breaking, it's simple enough. If it's a tar lake, not gonna be that simple. Do we have anything else? Just those. Offload. Let me check this because I'm pretty sure that I might have to toss them, and I don't want to waste anybody's time here. I've had to look up 2 things today. Tar is a dangerous substance. Help with the tar disposal. Here, too late to say you can just shoot him. Throwing him into the tar mine. Tar at the mine didn't work. 3 shots. Was even able to recycle containers. Thanks for the suggestion. Grenade pistol. Recycle the packages. 0 waste. I see. Okay, so we can do exactly what I'm thinking. Alright, you packages, wait here. Your reckoning is coming. All these people leave weapons here anyway, so it's a great place to do it. Son of a bitch. Watch out for curbs, Sam. You know. Stop. See. Tactically overcome. Proceed. What's the scanner thingy? Is it for the aliens? So the scanner thing, it does quite a few things. It can pick up beach things, which, you know, come from the afterlife. It can pick up packages. It can tell me the locations that other players and myself have stepped over. So if you see anything in blue, that's mine, and if you see anything in green, that's another player's. So I walk here a lot. A lot. But yeah, it can show up signs, find packages, it can detect enemies. It's pretty multi-purpose. It does a lot of things. We're gonna start with this shotgun. Oh, so 4 shots is what it'll take. I have to destroy these packages, so normally this is very against what I'm used to doing, but 'tis the order. Alright. We'll even see if we can donate the rest of these weapons out, or maybe just leave them for other people. I think what we'll do is we're going to offload this, offload, offload. Then we'll pick up these things and scrap them for metal. It's too much, huh? What else am I carrying? Is it that shotgun that's destroyed? Yeah, I think it's too heavy. Alright, there we go. What all types of weapons there, if not guns, that you can use? Maybe knock them like rubber bullets. So, there are assault rifles, shotguns, bola guns, tranks, pistols, snipers. There's all kinds of stuff. My personal preference is a Strand, which is your hand-to-hand weapon. It's basically what Sam uses to wrap things up. You don't want to kill people, is the thing, and I don't think it allows you to do so in this game. In the original, I believe you could possibly kill people, and it would lead to void outs, which were extremely bad. So, in this one, I think everything is either synthesized blood, rubber bullets, or MP rounds, which I don't, mass production rounds, something. I'm not sure what they are, but they're all non-lethals. Yeah, as far as I am aware, everything is a non-lethal in this game. That's another player sending out large packages there. I personally prefer the hand-to-hand stuff. The up-close personal, quiet, sneaky aspect is really nice to me. This is why I always keep one trank gun on me in my holster, just in case I need to use it to take somebody out instantly. The bola guns will go ahead and trip up people. The sniper rifle, until you manage to unlock the silent variant, is very freaking loud, so not recommended at all. Trank pistol comes in regular forms and silenced forms. You just have to unlock them based on deliveries and such. I'm wondering if we can take that sensor up. But yeah, there actually are rubber bullet things, specifically. The reason you don't want to carry the rubber bullet ones is because they are strong against, like, personnel, but extremely bad against things like BTs and stuff, so you won't really get the opportunity to use them appropriately. Alright, no waste. Done and done. The animal cargo, it depends on how much this stuff is. Can I put this in the utility? If not, I'll put it on my locker. Tool rack. My ladder's almost broken, but that's fine. My handgun is definitely almost broken, but I think it shouldn't immediately break. Not until, as long as it's in the holster, that 1% should keep it alive. And as long as it doesn't take any actual damage, it should be fine. I don't think firing it'll cause it to die either. So, it's just kind of there as my backup weapon if I need it. The blood grenades. So, like, take a look at these. The blood grenades. They're really good against BTs. In the original, you actually had to extract your own blood and piss and shit to make your weapons because you had chiral buildup, which is all the stuff from the game, those little crystal things. You as a Dooms carrier can actually fight back against the BTs. And Sam was the, quote, first person to beat a BT because his quality had, his ability is resurrection. So anytime somebody has some Dooms thing, something about them is a little unique. Some people are able to teleport, some people can come back from the dead. Rainy, who we just got on our thing, she has the ability to reverse time on stuff. So they all have some type of ability. Because yours is so unique and you can actually visit the beach because you die and come back, your blood and everything else was used to synthesize the weapons that a lot of people now use after they managed to find out what made your stuff so unique. So now they can mass produce things like the blood grenades and explosive grenades and stuff like that. So yeah, that's mainly what you're using. It's pretty sad, Sam's ability, because he can die and he goes to the beach and he'll just come back. When he ends up losing his kid, he ends up just shooting himself multiple times trying to look for his kid on the beach, trying to find him. And yep, he just end up murdering himself and aging himself forward a bit. That's what he spent like an entire month doing. Alright, I guess we can disposal of reportables. Damage taken by Sam, ugh, that's gonna be bad. 288%, I took a ton of damage. Not a great grade.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you?
I had to come back for that.
Order complete. Well done.
Alright, deliver cargo. This is going to take me near to my absolute limit here.
Charlie, I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
There's no good way to go about this. It's going to be all the way up here, right through mule territory. They're not mules anymore, they're just bandits. But mules used to be, in the history of Death Stranding, when porters started delivering stuff, some of them couldn't take what was happening, and some of them got out of work, and, you know, machines started replacing them and things, and they felt like their only purpose in life was to deliver these packages. So they started stealing them and holding on to them and things like that. And they became known as mules because, you know, pack mules. They just carry everything, but they're not delivering anything. They just started their hoarding all of the packages and things that were coming through. So if I say mules, then, you know, that's what I'm referring to. That's a huge territory. There's no good way around this either. We could go up and over. It looks like there's cliff faces over there, but there does seem to be part of a pathway. So it might be better if we go out that way and then back. I'm gonna be heavy as shit the whole way, so I'm gonna have to really... I'll plan my routing when I get there. Oh, I'm not gonna have a choice but to take some of this. I have to fabricate one of these things. Alright, I guess I gotta use one of these floating carriers finally. Can I load them all onto the carrier? Nope, just that and me. Perfect. It uses chiral crystals, which I can't stand because I've been holding on to them as much as I can. There should be something for them, which is this one. Okay, that should work for now. Not ideal, but...
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let me also see... I don't know what the chiral eating rate is, so I'll have to be careful. And it looks like I'm gonna really have to be careful because... Can I take this? I don't really know if I can... Yeah, we'll take it.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely.
There's also
We're still
natural
looking into what might
disasters.
have caused this, and we'll be in touch
Obviously, the
second we know
quakes.
more.
There's floods that can happen, mudslides. However much this thing eats, I don't really have much choice but to deal with it, so... I'd like to see what my actual... Take out the strange rodent-like creature. Some creatures who stole my cargo lurking under this cliff. Won't let them get their claws on my stuff again. Someone's gotta take them out. It's probably a creature capture thing. We'll add it. Don't necessarily need it right now, but... We're not going to burn through our battery. It's going to be very problematic if we do. I don't honestly know why I have these here anymore, so I'm going to remove those. It might be some tarish samples or something that I needed, but it's funny because I never used these in the original. Never really had much of a need for them. So we can go over that bridge, and then I guess we can travel along the edge here. That'll take us where we need to go without too many problems. Hop up to the animal shelter. We should be able to roughly avoid the BTs. If the monorail was actually complete, it would make it a lot easier to deliver stuff back and forth. We're not going through the center. Just gonna go around the side here. I would like to know what the burn rate for chiral crystals is, so I don't suddenly become overweight. We're about to enter a BT area. We've got plenty of distance on them. We don't really need to duck. Okay, maybe we do. He's looking right at me. I don't need any weapons. Yeah, we're fine. Once we're past that, I think one. There might be another, I think, around here, but like I said, there's no real reason to duck. We're not really in their way. We don't need to go on the opposite side, so we'll just stay on this bank. Just carry over. We will, however, stop at that time fall shelter. I was used to be concerned in the first one whenever I would change boots, because I thought that it was going to take off my things and I had to wait until I was out of a timefall zone to do so. So I would always make sure I wasn't in timefall or anything else, and when I was in a boss battle I wouldn't bother to repair my shoes or anything, because I thought that it was going to damage Sam somehow. Listen, I'll run Sam ragged and everything else, and he can pee blood for all I care, but we're not going to damage his feet. It's his livelihood. Binding cargo with strand. I didn't even consider that. Securing it in place. I completely forgot that that was an option that I had available. Was strand binding. I kind of remembered it on the motorcycle, but I forgot that the cargo carrier still has the exact same thing. But we're just gonna leave it. It doesn't need to be bound in place, unless there's something serious. I think we had 22, 4 something, 5. So we'll see how much it's eating when we grab this crystal. Okay. Yeah, the rate that it eats stuff is fairly slow, so I'm okay with that. Do we even have anything to deliver? Or anything that can go up? No, we're not going to do that. That's way out of my way. If it's going up to the animal shelter, I'll take it there. Because it's basically on the way. Musician. We're gonna put this into my private locker. Fan letters, private locker. West Fort Knox, that's private locker. Private locker. Carry in hand. I think I can do that. Carry on right hand. And nutrient-rich pellets. We're just gonna let that be. We're still at regular cargo limit, so... Yeah, these cargo carriers are hella nice. I've never really used one before. Koala on a tree that I'm not going to be able to pick up, probably. Yeah, I see it. Koala I cannot carry.
Right. Got a little cargo on the shelf in the back.
Everywhere I go, everything is just playing music. I'm just like, cool, but I don't want it, please. Also, I'm kind of curious why there are so many tar cannons here. Am I gonna have more than one fire? No, please don't try and hand me anything. I can't.
Keep on keeping on.
You guys may be disgruntled, but... So we were at 90. So I don't actually see them using any chiral crystals. I'm wondering if that refers to them using... Damn, so many quakes. Make sure this isn't... No, just cargo damage. Or carrier container damage.
Make any goddamn sense.
There's a lot of fucking damage out this way. A lot of quakes out this way, which is kind of concerning. West Fort, that's unfortunately, you're a little too out of my way for me to attempt to get that.
Thinking you got them slipped.
We'll attach this to suit. Then we'll hand carry this other one. Since I'm heading to the shelter anyway, it's just right up the way.
I could use some water.
Oh, that's a good point. Good point there, Sam. Keeps me honest, and I can't remember. It kind of makes me think of the class bells. I tend to take this way over the main actual road quite often, it looks like. Seems like I'm one of the few people walking around, though, because all I'm seeing are my footprints everywhere. Once we get on network, or into the zone here, we can run the rest of the way. Just gotta pass those fences. Alright, so all of this is not going here. Just some of the extra stuff I picked up is.
Thanks for coming to visit. I can't believe you found this. We don't look giving up hope.
Come on, please. Probably not halfway. Yeah.
Now display your current porter grade. We owe you one.
You really helped us out.
If that's right there and easily accessible, I'm just gonna bring that back and leave it in the shelter. Yeah, very easily accessible. So we'll just bring that back to the shelter real quick. and drop it in there for delivery later.
We can't thank you enough. Safe travel.
Facility storage. This is timefall resistant paint. Put it into the private locker. Do we have anything that needs to be delivered to any of the other crazy places? Private locker. Growing lights, private locker. Request for tools and field gear. I already have my one ladder, which is the most important thing. Let's get rid of these transporter boots. 0.4 may not seem like a lot of weight, but it's gotten to the point where I've had to throw out boots before because of one tiny thing that I needed. Okay, and this battle skeleton's fine, so we're gonna do our best to avoid combat with these mules, because they are armed mules according to the map. And Sam does not like being shot. Horror movie. Since the Western Observatory is done, and we only have the Northern Observatory, can I take ladders? Is that even a thing I can do? You know, we're not going to test it. I get the feeling it's not a thing. Or we find out now. Then in a really harsh environment. Oh, absolutely we can take a ladder. It's just goofy as fuck. That's hilarious. Oh, this was that really goofy ladder that made no sense to where it was. Yeah, that ladder was in a super goofy place that I just felt like wasn't worth possibly messing up my cargo for.
Come on, asshole. Keep those legs moving.
That's all mule territory. You know what? We're not gonna possibly mess up our cargo.
Okay.
Thanks for agreeing, Sam. That's too far for a gentle fall. This, however, is not. This will be helpful. You can figure out who's where and what's what. They are taking far.
Don't hold back now.
They are taking pretty long routes. So we can go around, I think.
Come on, asshole. Keep those legs moving.
It's just going to be that there are going to be two sections we're going to have to be careful of.
Come on. You can't keep on like this.
Okay. It'd be better to do this at night. But wishful thinking, right? If I can get to that facility up there, resting and coming back would be our better bet.
Eyes open, dumbass.
What you said?
I'm wondering if it's even gonna let us. Let's go to this timefall shelter. If it allows me to rest in that timefall shelter, I'm absolutely gonna do so. Alright, we'll just take a chill while he's resting up and getting some of that stamina back. Also gives me a chance to stretch and everything too. That music, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who did the voice of Orpheus in Hades. His singing style is very unique. Since we're waiting anyway, that's all going to be about 9. Our best bet is probably going to be to cross this river here, maybe heavy wade through that section over there. I don't have double ladders, so otherwise I would push to just get across that. Is that a PCC? Yeah, it is. We don't really need one. Since we're probably going to cross through a couple river points, take advantage of us passing through and refill our canteens and stuff. Powdered synthetic meat? What in what fucking world does that sentence even make sense? Powdered meat. Listen, guys, I know it's the future, Zura Zura, but Jesus fucking Christ, makes sense at least. Powdered synthetic meat. At that point, why not just make it, you know, powdered iron? Just put it in a pill at that point. Just add water meat? Who wants meat slurry? This is probably the best place to parry to cross. If we're gonna cross. I have one ladder, so I don't want to just burn it. I probably should. It's almost broken. Gotta take advantage of this combat adrenaline. We're not going to have it forever, so may as well use it while we're in the vicinity. Almost there. I don't see any upside down rainbows, so it doesn't seem crazy. So many gate quakes. Jesus Christ. How does the enemy react to the gate quakes? Do they at all?
Nectar of the gods.
As long as there's nothing crazy that pops up, I am not prepared for any type of fight. Not even remotely prepared for it. And I'm not liking all the crystals popping up, so...
Need to drink something.
Alright, there we go. We'll only drop off what's mandatory right now.
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. I have to say, this cargo is a thing of beauty. You've made my day.
That's episode 4 then, I guess. Huh.
I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right.
Yeah. Connect this little portion. That portion up there is on that island, so I'm wondering how we connect it there to that guy, or how we get there. Oh, the surfboard! We can use the carrier right as a surfboard across the water. It'll just eat through our crystals. Got it. Okay. And then we can connect what's-his-name over there. Gear, porter suit squares. S-size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. Camouflaged in snow and asphalt. A suit designed specifically for making deliveries. But the question is, if I have the carrier, or if I have any skeletons, does that override its capability? I mean, it's fairly pointless to have a suit that I can use for carrying that if it's going to override the capability anyway.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
Hello? What? Is that like a hydro... Oh my goodness. It is. That better be for taking out BTs. A blood boomerang. A weapon thrown loaded with blood, especially effective against BTs. The more blood's loaded, the greater the damage inflicted. Don't overdo it. If the boomerang cannot be thrown if the blood levels are too low. Hits to the head deal additional damage, can be stowed in the dedicated holster. Suited for covert ops.
Introducing the blood boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures.
I'm assuming that I can't cut the umbilical cord.
The brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds.
I thought this was going to be a big place,
this has led the brigands
and it's
to
small.
that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the
I mean,
world.
it is responsible for the worsening state of the world. I can already see it.
Sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct. One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you?
Slightly worrying.
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least.
I see.
We appreciate the help.
Headshots only.
Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam.
Shut up, President. I don't like you.
The better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue.
Man, it's too bad you can't just assassinate the president, right?
All of Australia, stabilizing the environment.
Because I feel like he's the bad guy here.
There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you
mind taking a look? Yeah, okay, I guess. I guess I'll take a look. The blood boomerang. Once equipped, specifically designed. If you can approach a gazer without being, you can cut the umbilical cord. Fantastic. So I can use it exactly like the knife, but it's throwable. Ah, that's perfect. Alright guys, I think that is going to be it for today. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's broadcast. We'll be back again maybe tomorrow. If you like what you see, like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit those notification bells so you can be in the know. Let us know how we're doing. Leave a comment or something. Tell me if you like what we're doing. You know, scream at me if you don't. Don't scream at me. But anyway, you guys have a cool day. Stay cool, stay safe, and most importantly, stay golden.